In this class, we will make a critical approximation to gender and education. So we will explore the multiple intersections between gender, education, identity, race, and other features. Gender is a transversal issue for educational context because it has a direct impact on education, and it is, of course, a cultural construction. We need first to understand a little about the concept of gender itself. Gender is an artificial creation. It's a concept from the grammar that we use in contemporary feminist studies to describe those behaviors, values, and stereotypes addressed or imposed to one individual according to their biological sex. So it has linguistic origins, but feminists has redefined it from the 70s during 20th century, and now we know this is an artificial construct. This is a social creation or representation to impose some beliefs, values, and behaviors to people according to their assigned or ascribed sex. So the concept of gender challenges biological determinism by questioning those sociocultural impositions, those sociocultural structures imposed to the different sexes or individuals, subjects, persons. And then gender actually has some roles in education. This means gender has a historical context. Its definition has changed along the years, but it has generated, for example, gender segregation in schools. We have had, for example, male schools and female schools, and that has led to some inequalities in educational context. So educational systems are, of course, sexist, are separated, and that's why boys and girls have different opportunities, different achievements, and education performance is different for both sexes. So we have what pedagogists call the gendered curricula. So that people think girls get taught what they deserve or what they need to develop in society, and so do men, so do the boys. So they are taught what they need to develop in a really sexist society. So gender is, of course, a colonial heritage. This is an imposed concept, and it varies from one culture to another, but it has had a strong religious influence. This comes from religious teachings and values, beliefs, which says us men and women were created by God, and they received like different instructions and capacities or roles in society. So we have inherited gendered archetypes. So it's what we supposed one individual must do just because of their assigned sex, just because they are male or female or whatever else, and we haven't had taken into account gender diversity in education. And actually, this is a really important issue nowadays because we have many different gender identities, sexual orientations. So we need to counteract those unequal power dynamics. We need to address that in a school context, especially important because educational systems must promote gender equality for all people. So education is a force for change, of course. We can create a platform for challenging oppressive gender roles, oppressive gender practices or beliefs, and through critical thinking we can empower students to analyze and question societal expectations and create bridges, create equality between boys and girls, women and men. So there are actually some feminist pedagogy, some theorists like Bell Hooks or Gloria Anzaldúa and other feminist theorists have developed some feminist practices for school, feminist didactics and teaching strategies which focus on these gender inequalities and try to fight them, try to consider education is politic and can be a tool for social change, for social justice. So it's important to have context awareness for we as educators because this can help we challenge stereotypes and understand the social context our students come from. This will lead us towards a more inclusive future, towards a more equal and peaceful society, and that's one of the main objectives of contemporary educational projects. Okay, thanks for this class. I hope this video helped you understand the context and the content for this second unit of the course. Thank you so much.